Hey guys, this is Matt here for Westside Knives, a channel all about anything with a sharp edge. Just getting started, first video, had a vote, three-way tie. So after much debating and deliberation, I decided that I'm going to actually start with the SOG Fixation. This is a wonderful little knife with a lovely carbon steel blade, partial serrated, straight edge, lovely point that I absolutely love in comparison to a lot of other double-edged knives. It doesn't have that really inward sweep until the very, very end almost. Makes it a lot stronger. Craton handle, checkered, slitted on the side, real nice comfortable grip. It uses a 8CR13 MOV steel, which is very similar to an AUS 8, just a little more carbon in it. Means it'll keep a nice edge. Probably doesn't wear as well though. I may be wrong. If I am, correct me. This is actually one of the first, actually this is the first SOG knife I ever owned. I actually picked it up at a flea market for $20, making it an absolute steal. This knife retails anywhere for like right around I think $65. So 20 bucks, you can't beat it. Mentioned the edging. Tips nice and pointy. Very pointy. Solid handle construction. A few things I don't like about it, really. Actually about the only thing I really don't like about it is I wish the quillions on it were just a little bit further. My hand styles, it feels a lot of times like I'm gonna slip onto the blade. And this knife, I mentioned that the steel in it is supposed to hold an edge really well, so I figured I could tell you about the knife, or I could just show you what the knife can do. So I've got some stuff set up right here. Got 2 loops of paracord and 2 loops of bungee, just really stretchy and kind of hard to cut. Paracord being, chances are if you're watching this you know what paracord is. And the enemy of almost any knife, cardboard. Now, just a quick thing, this is not actually really designed as a utility knife. You can probably tell it's not for really outdoors hunting, survival, or anything like that. It's actually sold and marketed as a military fighting knife. I got this really just kind of on a whim, so I really don't know how good it holds up as a fighting knife, as I have not stabbed anyone. So let's see just what this thing will do. Where should we start? Let's start with cardboard. Straight edge. Easy does it. Let's try the serrated. It's like a guillotine. Let's try the paracord. This stuff can wear out a knife pretty quick. But I don't think this saw is going to have any trouble. Okay, here we go, and like butter. Let's try the serrated. Right there into the teeth, and a 1, a 2. It actually cuts, and that was not going across the edges. That was literally just into one of the teeth. Alright, bungee. I love bungee because this is, anybody who owns a truck or ever has to haul anything will tell you never have enough of this stuff. But I don't have nice bungee cords. I actually just have a big strands of bungee that I guess just put the hook on it and go. I think it's actually a replacement cord. So cutting this stuff can be a real nightmare. But I think the SOG can do it. So let's see here. And that was actually surprisingly easy. But it does faster on the serrated side. Let's get that in there, and nothing to it. Now, I did have one other test that I was originally going to do on camera, but I ended up just doing it off camera. So I really wasn't sure if it was actually going to work or not. I have a little metal cookie jar that I use for a just kind of a bank to keep my change in. I wanted to put a slot in it for putting my change through. That hole, this knife. And I did that the other day, and I have not sharpened or messed with the knife since then. But this went through it as far as I needed it to, and I really just kind of stuck it in and popped it with the back. Just gave it one of those, just popped it with my hand a few times. And it went through. I had to pop it a few times to get it to go in as far as I like, but I wasn't really hitting it that hard either. But it went through, cut into it, and any knife person will tell you, you should never try to cut metal with a knife. It's bad for the knife, it'll dull it. But since I popped it in up to about here, I want to do the cardboard one more time and just see if it's, I'm just going to try to use the part of the knife that was used to see what it did. So let's see what will happen. So get that the other way where it's not just peeling already. So yeah, it dulled it a little bit, but as you can see, it really didn't dull it that much. Let's try the other side and see if it does any better. Okay, so it did dull it a little bit. Not bad though. I mean, I can still feel there's plenty of edge in here for most things. Cutting cardboard, not really this knife's purpose, but I figured it'd be interesting to find out. Oh, see, there you go. Had to work at it a little. You have to push it a little harder. Still good and sharp for just about anything else. So that's it. SOG Fixation. Thanks guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, critique, keep it clean. And thanks very much, and good night.